Hello everyone and welcome to Greenhouse Grows. I'm Christine and in this video I will be reviewing Greenhouse CRM Best Practices. Starting with a CRM can seem a daunting task. There are a lot of different ways to use CRM and many strategies to get the most out of the tool. Today I'm going to go over how to bring CRM into your company and how to build it out so that you get the most out of it. I recommend starting with one use case. Your goal here is to make it as easy as possible for your team to absorb the use case into their daily workflows and then take it from there. So for example, if your recruiting team is seeing a lot of really good candidates who are not quite as good as the person you selected, but are pretty darn close, and you want to keep them interested in your company for another role that might open up soon, you might create a silver medalist pool. The two key questions to ask yourself when thinking about pools is what will I be looking for when evaluating candidates for future roles? And also what type of communication will resonate with those candidates? I think it's also important to point out that there's a lot of search capability within Greenhouse, including candidate tags, etc. So when thinking about creating pools, think about grouping prospects in ways that are not easily searchable. And finally, you'll want to designate an owner. CRMs require regular maintenance. So an overall CRM owner, someone to act as an internal champion and drive process improvement, is paramount to success. And along with the overall CRM owner, you should assign a named owner for each prospect pool. So now let's dig into possible strategies for pools and stages. There are two approaches to building your CRM structure. Those are process-led and sourcer-led. So it's important to think about which one makes the most sense for you. Are you beginning or continuing a fairly new process for prospects or are anticipating a high volume of prospects? Or have you been using CRM for a while and really wish to focus on sourcer conversion and lower volumes? Deciding on your approach will help you determine how to build out your CRM. So let's explore different options for pools and stages. When thinking about pools, think about how you wish to organize your prospects. There's really not a right or wrong way to do anything here, only what makes the most sense for your company. For example, think about the skills that you or your recruiters prospect for on a continual basis. Maybe engineers or computer programmers. Or perhaps based on a communication strategy. You could elect to have an email campaign targeted towards bringing in and nurturing new prospects, for example. And of course, there's also origin or source-based, such as college recruitment or the silver medalist pools we spoke about earlier. And then finally, you can always classify your pools by sourcer, meaning who's doing the sourcing and how are they doing it. Once you decide on the pools, we also have the stages. Stages are the way to organize the communication to each prospect. Keep in mind that different pools can have different communication strategies. And again, as I don't think this can be stressed enough, the reminder that there is no right or wrong way to organize pools. Design your pools based on what your company needs. Now that you have your pool set up with all the proper stages, you need to add prospects. There are a lot of different ways to bring prospects into Greenhouse. If you scroll to the bottom of your CRM homepage, you'll see some options such as mail drop, spreadsheet, our sourcing partners, and of course our Greenhouse Recruiting Chrome extension. Click on any of those and you'll get more information on how to utilize them. Our CRM also comes with the ability to create events for in-person events. We have an app made for the iPad or the iPhone that can capture attendees' information. You even have the ability to snap a photo of a resume. You can customize the automated email that goes out to all who attend and automatically add them to any pool you designate. Another great resource are prospect posts. These posts allow you to collect resumes from potential candidates, even when you don't have an open role that is an exact match for them. And finally, we have our LinkedIn RSC integration, which allows you to source and manage prospects using the LinkedIn Recruiter. And once you have all of that set up, you have the ability to report on everything you do, including prospect pool activity report, a prospecting activity report, and a prospect conversion report. These reports will allow you to know how successful your CRM activities are. And last but not least, a few tips we've learned from our most successful CRM customers. Follow these tips to get the most out of your CRM. And of course, feel free to lean on your customer success manager or your account manager to also help you get the most from your CRM. I hope you enjoyed this video of CRM Best Practices. Should you have any further questions, please reach out to your customer success manager or to our support team. Thank you very much.